I can't say H-I because the dogs think somebody's in the house. Oh my goodness. Don't be one of those days. I'm trying to get something to... Trying to get something to hold up the phone. Oh man. Sorry guys. Okay, there's some panting pups. Oh, Lucy wants to be in it. Chili wants to be in it. We're gonna do our lower back, okay? I was super organized, I thought, but I guess I am not. Sorry guys, let me take... Okay. Courtney Frazier, holy crap. Sorry if your kids are on, but your kids can do this stretch. Hi, you guys. Welcome to Lower Back Stretch Day. My name is Dina. I'm so happy to see you guys here. Hi, Lucy. Look at her whittle tongue. Show them your whittle tongue. Ooh, did you guys hear that? Speeder? That's not good. Chili Verde. Okay, we're going to do stretchies now, okay? So you need to step away, okay? This one and Priscilla, ooh, they like to be with their mom. Hey. No. I told you Chili doesn't have teeth, and if she did, I don't know if we'd be able to keep her. Lucy, come out of there. Okay, you want to sit down? Okay. Hi, you guys. Woo. Let's get working on our low backs. Go ahead and assume, well, first of all, adjust your underwear. Pull down your shirt. You know, I wonder how I got away with that when I took public classes all the time. I was constantly fidgeting. I'm probably the only one who ever wears underwear. Once again, size 7 Hanes. There's the band to prove it. Maybe that's why I'm always... Medical emergency with your mother. Oh God, I hope she's okay. Please let us know. I'm sorry, hon. Okay, we're gonna get going. Prayers to your mama. We will all... Let's start by taking a deep breath in and being thankful for the health we have if we're able to sit here. Let's get going right now. Inhale through your nose. Hold it in. 3, 2, 1. And now get it out. And just settle into where you are, and let's do that again. Ready? Breathe in through your nose. Filling your lungs and your back, and then breathe out. Put your hands up in the air. Turn the light bulb. Turn it a few times. So I see Therese, Denise, and Uncle Lenny, and Pablo, and now I'm going to scoot back because I'm so distracted. Therese, they're late, so we're meeting with them for dinner. Keep screwing in the light bulb. Reach your right arm over to the left and switch. Right there, we're getting into our low back. So we had a couple of requests for low back, and we're going to focus on that today. So push the air away. If you have kids with you, have them do this. Push the air away. Push the air away like you're pushing mud, nice and slow and thick. Push the air away 2 more times each way. Push and push. Keep all this tucked in. Oh God, I have so much. Push, it doesn't matter. And push. Sit up real tall. Engage your core. Sufi your circle. This one's for Denise. Sufi circles look like this. It's a rolling of the spine. So go ahead and do it the way you want to do it. Do it 5 times. Big Sufis. 2. Engage your core. 3, 4, and 5. And now go the other way. 1, 2. I hope you're doing this with me. 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm going to be instructive for the next part. I want you to imagine your spine like this and do the Sufi circles tiny, as if you were wrapping yarn around your spine. So tiny. Okay? So spine, right? And you're in back, right down the midline, and you're wrapping tightly. We're going to do 10 going that way. Sit up real tall and tight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 other way. Ready? 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put your knees together. If you cannot sit like this, don't make a big deal out of it. Just have your knees where you can, okay? And then if your knees are able to be in your chest, that's great. If not, have them out here. Breathe in through your nose. And then curl down. You're going to push your back away. So hands around knees, back, going back. Ready? Breathe in. And pushing. Pushing through your mid-back. Breathing on your own. Just enjoying the stretch. It takes a minute. It really does. It takes a hot second to get into those muscles. So you should probably feel this in your mid and upper back. Trapezius muscles and down. That makes me have a cramp in my diaphragm when we do this, but whatever. Now sit up real tall. Up. Arch your back. So my back is arched. Okay. Breathe in through your nose. On the exhale, push through your low back, push away. Ready? And push down toward the ground. So this is different. The first time we were here. Now I'm going to try to load here. I'm going to go down. Ready? We can do it. And pushing down through your low back, stretching gently. Gosh, dang, cramping like crazy. Whoa! That's weird. Means I have not been working out. With you guys is the only working out I do. And then sit up real tall. Just for fun, let your knees drop open to the sides. See what happens on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Knees drop open. Just see what you got going on there. Sit up real tall. Lean forward and just stretch your inner thighs and stretch your legs because we're going to work on back and not legs today. And go ahead and sit up. Take your right hand, touch your right sits bone. That's that booty bone. That's the top of your thigh where it connects into your hip girdle. Put your butt bone on the ground, the mat, the carpet. Take your other hand, touch your butt bone. Get familiar with it. Put your butt bone on the ground. Extend your legs. You're nice and stable. Now take your right leg, bend it. If you cannot get your leg up near your knee, no worries. Have it down by your shin. It doesn't matter. Sit up real tall. Using all your good breathing techniques, breathe in through your nose and reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale and twist with your arm going straight across your body like this. Okay? Look how mellow that is. I'm not even twisting my torso yet. All right? Let's breathe in. Exhale, cross. And I'm not really twisting my torso, but I am trying to creep my fingers toward my base hand. This is the beginning of our stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through your nose. Raise that arm up. Now twist your torso. Go for it. And exhale. Keep your feet on the ground. Use this arm as a kickstand to push. That's a wrong word. It's not a kickstand. A lever? I don't know, but push. Where's Dr. Deb when you need her? Push. You're rotating your torso now. This hand is on the ground. Both sits bones are on the ground. Your butt's not coming up. Keep breathing. Do little pulses if that feels better. Uncoil your beautiful body. Take this foot, the one that's crossed, and I want you to clock it over even more. Look at that, okay? Sits bones are all, I didn't come up. Look at that, I did not come up. My butt bone is glued to my floor bone, all right? All I did now was bring that leg over. This is kind of confusing. Take your free hand, right hand to left knee, and turn. Got it? So check this out. My right leg is over. Right hand through the gap. Gently on your quad and turn. Everything stays glued to the floor. Bottom of your foot, your heel, your sits bones, and you are twisting. And this is really gentle, but boy, does it get into one particular spot on your mid back. Engage that core. Priscilla, I'm right here. I'm right here, doll. And use your body parts to help you turn. So I'm pulling on this while I'm pushing with this. I hope you can feel this. I'm thinking of Ellie Belly right now. And undo your legs. Breathe in through your nose. Give it away. Exhale. Ah. Give up the stress. Five more seconds like this. 3, 2, 1. Sit on up. You're welcome. Cross your foot over. Foot is planted on the ground. It's not on the side. Foot is flat. If you can't get it up tall, no biggie. Put it down by your shin. Left leg is crossed, so right arm is up. If you have your legs, the opposite legs, it's fine. But just make sure you do the opposite arm. So I have my left leg crossed. If your right leg is crossed right now, use your left arm. My left leg is crossed. I'm using my right arm. Breathe in, ready, and don't twist your torso. Just reach across. Exhale. Getting into this slowly. Reach back up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, cross over. Try to creep your hands together with still looking at your device. Ooh la la. Do you feel that in a weird spot in your upper back? Hold it. Last time, reach up with your arm and breathe in. Rotate your whole torso. Twist. You do you. Pulses, whatever you want to do, but keep this knee sticking straight up. You should be looking behind you. And core your core. Engage your core. Lucy, I'm right here. Tango, what were you doing under the bed? Tango, what do you have, buddy? Oh God, he hit a treat and he just found it. You have a treat that you hit? Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentle unfurl. This hand, left foot, goes through and turn. Okay, so now you're turning toward your hip, toward the open side. Keep your core engaged. All right, now we're getting warmed up. Now we're going to get into a little bit more intense back stretch, which you will thank yourself for doing. All righty, so go ahead and gently lay down. If you want to put your head on a pillow or you want to go grab a pillow, go ahead and do that. You don't really need any of it. Arms can be to the side, wherever you want them to be. Have your heels on the ground. Okay, so your heels are on the ground, your feet are not bent, your legs are straight. Hug your right knee. Inhale and hug it in closer. And then switch. Exhale, switch. Now inhale. And exhale, switch. Now both of them straight, okay? So you're nice and grounded. Hug your right knee. Inhale through your nose. On the exhale, cross that knee over the left leg. Ready? Exhale and OMG, Becky. Take your free arm and extend it. Please stay here. I'm going to sit up because I'm at the wrong angle, but please stay there. And with each inhale and exhale, you'll get more deeply into this stretch. I'm keeping us here for 10 more seconds. This was a 30-second stretch. And come back to center, hug your knee. And then extend. Other knee, hug your left knee. Breathe in through your nose. On the exhale, let it cross over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Crossing over, extending your free arm to the side. Little pulses if that feels good to you. Dream about how nice your back's going to feel tomorrow. Three, two, one. Uncoil your beautiful body. Now you can stay laying down. I'm just going to explain something to you. We're going to do that one again, but this time you're going to use the power of your mind. Okay? So what you're going to do is, when you have that crossover, you're going to imagine your low back releasing. You're not going to be clenched. I even noticed when I was doing it, my back was tight. And what I want to do is release it. So I'm going to go and let those muscles uncoil in my low back. Tori, I'm glad you're here. It doesn't matter. Good for you. Hi, Juliana. So we're going to do that again. We hug. Breathe in. Exhale, cross. And then while we're here, extend that arm, and I want you to imagine your low back being as supple as when you were just a little kid, before back problems started. Let this butt cheek soften. Do little pulses if that feels better. Priscilla's vapor locking. I don't know what's going on. She's really panting hard. Come back to neutral, to center. Hug both knees. Extend the opposite leg. You're going to cross over and you're going to picture yourself releasing all those muscles in your low back. Ready? Exhale. And pulses if you need to, but release the muscles in the top buttocks. Little pulses if you need. Oh my God, my back's cracking like popcorn finally. And you know why? It's because we're doing repetition. This is an odd angle pointing at you with my butt in the screen. Yes, but it's repetition, you guys, and time. It's not just 10-second stretches when we're stretching our low back. Release your buns. Everything is soft like butter. You might hear my back is popping like popcorn. It is fantastic, and I want to thank you guys for making me do these today. Come back to center, hug your knees. Oh my God, I needed that. Why have I not been doing those? It looks like I'm wearing see-through leggings. I'm not. I have, as you know, I have like 5 layers, but I know it looks like that on camera. Hug those knees. Arms are to the side. Keep your knees in control. Keep your knees in check. And then let both knees go to the left. I look like I'm Kim Kardashian with this butt right now, right in that screen. Sorry, it looks humongous. Both knees to the side, both arms open, and your back and your arms and your legs are like butter. Pardon the pun, butter. I'm petting my pug while I do this because she won't be quiet, bless her heart. 5 more seconds. Bring your knees to the center. Hug your knees. Let them both drop to the opposite side. Ready? Dropping to the side. Both knees in control. Extending your arms. And the trick here is bringing your knees up close to get more of a stretch, okay? So knees down lower might make you feel better. You do you. For the most part, it's knees together and up tall with both shoulder blades on the ground, okay? So I'm here, both shoulder blades are on the ground. That's the key. I'm not up on one side, okay? Both shoulder blades on the ground. Play with form. See what stretches you the best. And hug your knees. Roll to one side and then roll onto your tum. We're almost out of here. And fingers are wide and to the side, right around where the old bra cup is, but then back a little more. So right where your ribs start, forehead to the ground. I want you to gently push to your version of upward facing dog. Your legs are straight and just push and see if you can get your torso off the ground. And if you're able to, then make your gaze go to your ceiling. And if you're not able to get all the way up with your arms straight, just push them to where they will go. Alrighty? You're going for an up dog. You're stretching that back. Now let your belly button pull you to the ground. Really get in those muscles in your low back. Back to child's pose, shifting back, stretching, stretching, stretching. Forehead to the ground. Just rest for a sec. We're going to do that one more time. And again, scooting forward, letting your head was dying, sorry. Okay, so let your tummy drop, tummy drop, tummy drop. This is down, upward facing dog. Your legs are straight. Look at my fingers are wide. Gazes to the ceiling. Squeeze your butt. Let your belly button droop. Okay? So if you're, pretend like you've got like a chain coming out of your belly button with a 1 pound weight on it. So look, it's going to pull you down. Okay? Shoulders away from your ears, not here. Shoulders away from ears. Eyes to the skies. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to hands and knees, not child's pose. Breathe in through your nose. On the exhale, cat. Stretch that back. Push your back to the sky. Inhale, cow. Let your tummy go to the ground. Oh my gosh. Woo! Stiff. Inhale, right? Exhale now, cat, spine to sky. Inhale, tummy to the ground. And one more time. Exhale, spine to the sky. Ready? Push. Drop your head between your arms. Wiggle your booty. Wiggle your tail. If you have a little tail, wiggle your tail. Stretching out your back. Now, from here, before we do Shavasana, I want you to put your hip forward. So remember, this is, wiggle, wiggle, whatever. Now I want you to try to touch this hip to this shoulder. So look, forward. Ooh, you'll feel it, okay? So here we go. Fingers wide, right hip toward right shoulder. You'll feel it through your waist. Really push, don't be lazy. Push, push, push. 3, 2, 1. Now other way, left to left. Rotating, I see a pug. Left to left. If you don't feel that, play around till you do, because when you do it correctly, you'll feel it. So it's left shoulder, left hip toward left elbow, okay? So if you're on hands and knees, that hip's going toward the elbow. You're rotating through the joints. You're not leaning like this. You're rotating your hips. Oh, my back's cracking still. And come on down. Sit. Crisscross applesauce, or any way you choose today. Legs can be straight, legs can be bent, whatever you want to do for a nice little Shavasana. Close your eyes. Let your hands rest in your lap or on your knees facing down for grounding, up for more energy. Your back is straight. So when Priscilla does this chronic groaning, moaning, and barking, it It's one of the few triggers I have left. I got to be honest. I've worked so hard on myself and not reacting to outside triggers. And I got to tell you, she's doing it and it makes me tense. And I'm working on that, and we'll work on stuff like that too. But gosh, it's hard because it makes me think she's uncomfortable. She's not. She wants me to be petting her. But that's like 17 hours a day like that. And it's like, anyway, it's a lot. Having the 6 dogs is a lot. It's fun and it's great, and we're lucky we can freaking afford their vet bills. That's great, but man, it's that puppy right there gets in my brain. Whew, close your eyes. And what I want you to do, we're still carrying over a little bit from yesterday. I want you to think about something you gave up on worrying about, or you gave up on stressing about on your own volition. Something that you chose you're like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm out. And you became a more peaceful, stressless, open-minded, maybe open-hearted, maybe better boundary person. So try to identify something that you've given up worrying about. I'm doing it with you. Go with the first thing that comes to you. Don't search for the most earth-shattering thing. Go with the first thing. And then I want you for 30 seconds to congratulate yourself on creating that peaceful space within your psyche. This is just a pure handshake moment with yourself. You quit being stressed. You quit investing unnecessary investments of brain cells, whatever it is. Just thank yourself. Before you come out of that, I want you to just make a promise to yourself that you can continue doing that with other things, and that you get to choose what you're going to release. You choose what you're not going to react to, just like I can choose not to react to my moaning puppy. I'm not there yet, but I can make the choice. You can make the choice. We all can make these choices. Just remind yourself that. Work through the noise. It's great when there's a lot of noise because you're working on yourself internally. It's all good. Work through the noise. And then for 30 more seconds, let your mind do whatever it needs to do to convince yourself that you're going to have a really calm rest of the evening. Meaning stress-free. It might be hyper, you might have things to do, but a stress-free rest of your evening. And now one more time, remind yourself that whatever you've given up on worrying about, you have the power to do it with other things. I'm doing it with you. I have the power within me to give up stressing about Priscilla's noises. It's as simple as that. I'm going to go with that one for me. You remind yourself on what's important to you. Again, it does not have to be the most profound thing. Go with the first thing that comes to mind. And thank yourself for showing up tonight. Put your hands together in yoga prayer pose. I thank you. I think I've been frozen for a while. But the teacher in me absolutely adores the teacher in all of you. I learn every day from all of you, and I want to say thank you. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Wonderful, wonderful stretchies and yogis. I think she went to the bath. No. You guys, so you hear how the dog barked, right? You all heard that. That doesn't bother me. It drives Scott nuts. It's sorry, it's not frozen it shouldn't be frozen. Sorry. So that barking, that chorus of barking makes him crazy, right? That I'm like, it doesn't bug me. Priscilla's absolute, she's not stopped it the whole time. And it's like this, listen, it's and it's if I'm not petting her a certain way, it's this or barking, and it's from the second she wakes up at 7 something till she goes to bed at 10 p.m. And she's cute as hell, and she's awesome, but she is a lot of work. And she's turning 17 in a week or two. But I'm looking at her, and I'm being dead serious here in a yogi kind of way. This is my teacher. You always look for the teachers, and the teachers are the things that bug the shit out of you, excuse my language, get under your skin, make your shoulders come up, whatever, right? Excuse me, I'm sorry I swore, and I know there's might be young people on here. I apologize for that. But those are the teachers. And my teaching with her usually is, I might not have a ton of time left with her, and so just realize that that's like her breathing, right? But that's tough for me. That's a real learning for me. I got to tell you guys, Erica, good. I'm so glad he didn't hear that. She is absolutely, isn't she the cutest thing? She's adorable. But of all 6 of them, she's the most work by far. She also doesn't see, doesn't hear, and doesn't walk very well.
What do you mean? I do all 3 of those things perfectly. At least I don't turn off the light like Chili Verde does.
Okay. Well, you are pretty perfect. So let's say bye to our friends. A miracle's happening because Scott Fisher and I are going out to a 7 o'clock dinner. Do you understand that happens once a year, maybe? We are so old. Princess P, yes. We found out how old Chili was. Yes, you guys, she's only 15. She's turning 16 next month. She's only 15. And then Lucy, who we thought was 6 to 9, is 15. Can't hear anymore. It's been standing there. Oh, right, Jasper. Yeah, Jaspy. Yeah, she's so sweet. Look how cute she is. She's just so cute. She looks like a seal, huh? She's a cute girl. Oh,
Just a cute girl.
and she plays, like, she's one of the 6. She and Stan, Lucy, and Tango are the 4 who like to play a lot. Chili doesn't play, and Coco doesn't play a lot. But she's really good. Oh, thank you, Juliana. Anyway, yeah, it's tough. And again, I'm used to it. I have pretty good patience, but it's the and it gets louder and louder and louder. Erica, she's the oldest. She is 17 next week. Like on the 22nd, she's 17. And then it was Chili Verde was turning 16. And then Lucy, 15. Then Tango's only 13 or 14. And then Coco's 10 in July. And then Stan the man's only 4. Part of the problem is, so we adopted Chili, came to us as a 20-year-old, allegedly. But they couldn't prove it. But the family was very irritated that it wasn't believed that she was 20. So the rescue had to go with it. Like, okay, she's 20 then, right? So, we did the DNA testing recently, and it came back as 15 years, 9 months. So that was a month or two ago. So that company, I won't say their name right now, but that company reached out to all its clients saying we had a little bit of a flaw in the testing and we have to retest everyone. So there might be some inaccuracies. Anyway, the bottom line is this girl is the oldest by over a year, and that blew our minds because I thought she was 14. So Chile, it means we're going to have more time with them, which makes me really, really happy. She really does have such strength, you guys, and we're taking her on more walks, and she is. The thing that makes me feel so guilty is she loves her mom so much, and so that I get annoyed with her is like mom guilt, right? It makes you feel terrible. But and she poops on my bed, like probably poops on the bed once every day or every other day. Like she's, she does, look at her. She does all kinds of gross stuff, and that doesn't bug me. I don't care about that. Like, I don't get grossed out. That's life, blah, blah, blah. It's the wow, wow, wow. And then her bark is like somebody is on a megaphone. It's so loud. Anyway, and I'm working on adjusting my attitude with it because I don't want to be annoyed with her, Anyway, the cat's doing really well. He came to us with chronic ear infections. You see he's got one ear that's messed up. So he got his full senior panel, but he was miserable. He threw up, pooped, and peed in Scott's car. He was not having it. And he's not like that. So he's doing great today. Yesterday he was weird. Today he's great. So he had his senior panel. Thank you, Jerovi. It's accelerated. She's gotten more dependent on me. The first pug we got was Coco. The first dog I ever had was Coco. And I was 48 years old. 48 years old when we got Coco. I'd never had a dog, never. So I got Coco 10 years ago. And then we got Chica. And then we started from there. We started fostering and adopted everything we fostered. So that's how we got that. One of you guys asked me how we got Stanley. We got Stanley from my stepdaughter, Allison, who runs Eastwood Ranch. She's the founder of Eastwood Ranch Rescue. So we took in Lucy and we took in Stanley. And I was driving Stanley to his foster up here in Monterey. And after having Stanley for about 5 hours, Scott's like, we're not giving that dog to anyone. And the foster was fine. She was doing it as a favor. I'm so obsessed with Stan. We're so obsessed. If you guys could meet him, it's not a dog. I don't know what he is. Stanley, are you there? Stan, come here. I'm obsessed with all of them in their own way. But this dude is just the weirdest. This dude. He is, I don't know what he is. He's my pocket monkey. He's a bat. He is a rodent. I love him so much. Yeah, thank you. He is really a good addition to our family. Erica, how old's Jasper? Hi, baby. And this guy had severe issues, you guys. So he hid under the bed for the first 2 weeks. And now we realize it's because his real personality hadn't come out yet. He'd been adopted and returned. He had been, a lot of things. Did you just go wee-wee on me? Yes, you did. Who's the pack leader? That's a really good question. That's an excellent question. Who's the pack? It used to be Winifred. The pack leader. Oh, 15. Wow. Look at Stan. Hi, bud. Who's the pack leader? Very, very, very good question. Chile Verde's the meanest by far. She will attack all of them. If she's sleeping and one of them walks by, we call her the Viper. So she's the Viper. She'll vipe out. If we're out of town, God, I want to say Tango. Maybe. I'm going to say Tango. Yeah. You love Stan's sweater. So I got this sweater at Lucky's, the grocery store. Right, bud? We got it at Lucky's. So I just stepped up my game and I bought them every sweater that was on sale on Little Beast and Spark Paws. Everything. And that cute thing I posted last night, you guys, mine was, I think, 30 is the warmest pullover I've ever had, and his was 20, so they're not crazy expensive. But I bought because they all, like, these Chihuahuas have to be in sweaters. It's so funny. So the pugs don't care, but the Chihuahuas must be in sweaters. And so I am stepping up my game from just getting in their clothes at Lucky's, and now we're getting it from Spark Paws. You've had him, oh, I know, Tinky. Oh, God, you had him at weeks old? Oh, my God. That is so incredible. Dude, look at this dude. Look at him. He doesn't care what I do. Couldn't care less. Pugs run so hot. She's panting right now, Suzanne. She's literally panting. Coco, on the other hand, is wearing... Let me get Coco real quick. Let me show you something. Hang on. Coco, can I show them? So Coco's the laziest by far. She's the weirdest by far. She's always been the weirdest. She's always preferred to be upside down. At the vet the other day, she wouldn't be treated at the eye doctor unless I had her upside down. True story. She has always loved having clothes, costumes. She saw this sweater today and put her head into the thing. Like she wanted it on. So this also is, it's my yoga sweater, right? But this is from Little Beast. Isn't it cute? Huh. See, she wants to go back. Okay. So she's by far the weirdest. By far. She doesn't like treats. She doesn't come to breakfast most mornings. We don't know how she keeps her girlish figure of 24 pounds. No idea. Black pugs are different from fawn. You know what? We think so too. Suzanne, we totally agree. We think that the black pug is different from all the fawns we've had. Yeah, I agree. The sweater is so cute. And it's cold here right now. For us, it's cold. It's been like 50 and then like 48 with the feels like. But Marcy, right? Oh, Marcy. So I pulled the shirt to wear today, and I was so late after the walk, I didn't have time, but I can't wait to wear my red shirt. Jenna Rose is like Coco. Jenna Rose is so beautiful. She's always been like this. Hi, Monroe. Does anybody else have any questions about these guys? I'm happy to answer. I really bared my soul letting you guys know. I can't stand looking at my bags. If I go like this, it helps my wrinkles, right? Anyway, that's really admitting a lot to you that this one made me crazy. I love her to death. You guys know I love her to death. But it's hard. And the vet bills, holy shit. She's never at the vet. She's great. She's nothing wrong. She got her eyes checked the other day. She has really thinning on her eyes, but no implosion, because that's what did Winifred in. Does anybody have any questions about puppies or anything about stretchies, puppies, about anything I'm doing, anything? You know I'm not private. I couldn't give a sheet about privacy. You can ask me anything. Anything. It's always fun when we chat. And it's always impromptu, right? Marcy, right? Bliss Bomb? Yeah. Thin corneas, right? But the thing is, she's got thinness over the corneas, but it's not a corneal problem. So the corneal problem eventually did Winifred in. She had to have her eyes removed. So what do we feed them? We had them all off kibble, and we were just making chicken. We boiled chicken thighs to death and add broccoli. And we were doing mostly that with a little kibble, but we were, Jerovi, you're so sweet. They weren't getting their proper nutrients, and so we had to put a little bit of kibble back in. Hi, Patrick Vines. So you're so sweet. Can we modify the back? Absolutely, Jerovi. Anywho, so we do a little bit of kibble, and then they do chicken and broccoli. And then Priscilla has just moved to wet food, and Chili Verde's on wet food because she has no teeth. Lynn, I just got the t-shirt. Thank you. Anyway, so Priscilla is on Rachel Ray Digestive. And some vet said that's not very good. Our dogs love it, you guys. It's Rachel Ray Digestive. I get it on Amazon. They absolutely love it. So 4 of them are on kibble mixed with chicken and broccoli. 2 of them are on Rachel Ray. Oh, Suzanne, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. That's so good. I like it. Patrick Bynes is in Australia. And he's on here. Who has the oldest fur baby? On this group, I wonder who does. So you guys know when Winifred passed away in July, she was 19 years and 4 months out. The Rachel Ray, was it the kibble? This is the canned. It's only the canned digestive. So, we've done science diet. We've done a couple of, I've bought the fancy stuff online. They don't want it. They like the Rachel Ray. And Chili and Priscilla are so old that we're kind of just letting them choose. Just eats ground hamburger. Oh, that's good. So Ellie, we give them, they're all on meds almost. So they do, we give it with American cheese or with nudges. Morgan's not going to have an inheritance because of nudges. Do you guys use nudges? The dogs just go nuts for the nudges. Oh, Priscilla's pooping. Okay, so somebody has an 18-year-old. Oh, you have your mini is 18? Oh, that's so beautiful. 12. That's so beautiful. Coco's like this all the time. You're only at the Wellness Senior with ground turkey. I think I can't remember. Your oldest of 5 is 17 as well. How lucky, you guys, when I was a kid, nobody's dogs lived past 5. Your dogs lived outside, and we didn't have dogs. But remember those days, the dog lived in the doghouse, and like, they didn't live till this age. It's so crazy. Jess is so Ellie's puppy, her Chihuahua, who's feisty, is gonna be 17. Hi, Tattoo Morticia, I tagged you. Hope that's okay. So, Jerovia, I'm so sorry. Monroe isn't Coco. You have 2 10-year-old Chihuahuas and a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old bulldog. Wow, you got your hands full. Your hands are full. Wow. I'm really well, Tattoo Morticia. Thank you. I'm still working on getting my energy back, but I've had a struggle. The struggle is real. The struggle is real because I had my ovaries out and my hormones are messed up, and I am just, my energy is like this. Terrible. You cook ground turkey and mix it with water, and oh, that's good. Right, we do that too. We have to soften, and Tango has to eat out of one of those trick bowls because he eats so fast. So yeah, and Scott is really great. Heather, the dream bones too. We're nudges and dream bones too. Same. Since you rescued abuser of Pug, the oldest. Oh, she was 12. Yes. Tattoo one day at a time is right. My most energy is when we're all doing stretch. You guys. Does anybody have any other questions? You can ask me anything. Absolutely anything. I do not get offended. Scott Fisher's texting me from the other room. It's so funny. Right, the maze bowls. Definitely. Do you guys see this pug, right? It's upside down this whole time. Don't be shy. You can ask me anything. I have like 2 more minutes before Scott tells me we have to go. Raisin neighbors. That's cute. Okay, Suzanne, our dogs were obsessed with pepperoni. Absolutely obsessed. And then I switched them to nudges, and I just found a bag of pepperoni. I mean, this thing loves pepperoni. Oh, Monroe, that's so great. Do I want to get ready now? I'm wearing my family knows I'm a slob. I'm meeting one of my stepchildren, and we're going out to a nice restaurant. And we never do that. Scott and I do not do that. Yeah, you got to try the nudges, but they're going to break the bank, and they'll never stop. You remember me? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Jerovi. I don't think half the people here even know that I ever did stuff like that. Heather, you like thank you. Do you like my gray hair? You know I've never colored my hair. But I did buy vitamins today to see if I could slow it down. We're going to see. I have to take them for a few months and see what happens. But thank you for saying that. And I really am on the fence with the hair thing because I don't think my ego's horrible, but I have a normal sized ego. And when I'm 57 and a half years old and I'm like, shouldn't I step up my game a little? But I don't trust myself to keep it up. That's the problem. I don't trust myself if I start coloring my hair rather. I don't trust myself to do the keep up. I'm not that type of person. I told you guys this a million times. Stretchies is the only thing I do with consistency besides maybe walking my dogs. I don't make the bed. I don't do anything with consistency. Nothing except for this. You're going to try nudges. Good. Too cold for golf. Yes, I've quit at 9 holes. We finished today. It was great. It was like 52. I had 4 layer. I wore this. And I finished today and I had a terrible score. Terrible, terrible score. Oh, Coronado April. It's in the planter. And it hasn't like gone crazy, but it's in the planter. And it looks really cute. How can you watch an episode of that? You know what? I don't know, hon. It was on one of those weird services a few years ago when I looked it up, but I couldn't even tell you. I think I've blocked that period out of my life. I really don't. God, that's not Hulu. There used to be, if you Googled it, I used to come up and then I would just cringe watching it. But, right? Whatever. Weird. It was weird. We'll have to talk about that. If you guys ever want to ask questions, it's a trip doing that. But it is a mind game because, like I told you that I've said this before, like you're sitting there and you're mic'd up and you forget you have a mic on and you're just chatting with your kids and you're like, oh, I wish I had some nachos. And then like 30 minutes later, nachos appear. Like you're so spoiled. And that's all reality shows. People are so spoiled. Production spoils the crap out of you. It's an alternate universe. Really is. Oh, Beckbo, that's amazing. Zinc, I think it's copper. I did. Did you screenshot? I'll let you know if they work. They're really copper intensive. You're not ready to go gray. I know, it's hard. Do I prefer? Oh, God. Juliana, we go out to eat. Never. We eat at home every single night of the week. So when my kids are in town, we go out. And then maybe I meet my girlfriends for dinner once every 5 or 6 weeks. We eat dinner at home every single night. It's partly because I'm a little bit, I'm not antisocial. I don't know if it's lazy or antisocial, but I don't go out to dinner anymore. And you know why? Because for 20 years, I went out to dinner every night and went out and did stuff for a long time. And then I did the absolute rebound on that and like never go out now. So there's probably a happy medium. Watch an episode and would like to keep the way I know Dina this way. Oh, you were going gray at 17? You're kidding me. Just get your hair frosted black with streaks. I won't keep it up. Too lazy. Oh God, Erica, that's hilarious. I know this dog is a weirdo. When I try to put it up, watch. Come up with mommy. She wants to be like that. Okay, let's see. You have gray hair too. Gray hair is, it's age appropriate, right? Sorry, guys. Sorry, writing too fast. What have you taken lately? Okay, Marty. Saw a new show with Clinton's. The subject, the hair was. Wait, what? Wait, what? Marcy, what? You show me on a show with. Wait, my hair was huge? Where am I? Was it me? When is Benny visiting again? Within the next couple weeks. Wait. I had huge hair? I wonder what it was. Oh, that's interesting. You got to text me that, okay? Did I like doing Candid Camera? I freaking loved doing Candid Camera. I used to co-host Candid Camera. I did it for 4 years or 3 years in the year 2000. It was super fun. It was one of the nicest. It was really good. It was fascinating. I loved it. But I had Franny and Morgan at home, and it was hard because when you worked, you had to be gone all weekend. And yeah, I really did like it. Let me put it that way. I was shocked that Peter Funt had me do it with him. He's my neighbor. He could afford me because I'm so cheap. No, it was really cool. I was very, very honored to do that show. And I had to do the skits, and you have to be the person who's doing skits, and people sometimes get very angry. So that was kind of fun. It's so cute that you even knew that. Thank you, Raising Neighbors. You're so sweet. Enjoy my solitude bubble. Thank you. I really do. I really enjoy it. I really love it. I have a great husband and 6 dogs, so it's like home isn't bad. Oh God, that Marcy. Wait, was that Actor Studio? I'm dying to know. You got to send me. Naturally brunette. Now, Juliana, do you have gray? We met when I interviewed you in the 90s. Oh my God, that's so cool. The Forger. Oh my God, my one time I ever acted in a movie, but that was cool too. I got to be in a movie, you guys, with Lauren Bacall. That was wild, 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 wild. Did the girls get along growing up? Guess what? Heather, shit, sorry guys. The girls did get along growing up. They were like this. It was one of those things where you can't believe it. They were extreme ball of energy together. They were nuclear explosion together, but they got along. They adored each other. I only heard like one gnarly, horrible fight, maybe once or twice. It was weird. It was crazy. Maybe part of that's because they're half sisters, and so they lived in separate homes some of the time. But Franny did live with us permanently a lot, and they got along great. They thought each other was the funniest person. And that is a huge, huge blessing. I thought that's a good question, Heather. I like it a lot. Forger, yes. Marcy, it is Forger. How did you meet your husband? You mean Scott Fisher, yeah? You mean this husband, right? Or the other one? You mean this one? High school. I met Scott Fisher in high school. I had a crush on him too. And we ran in the same circle. So my best friends and his best friends, one's married to the other one. One's a sister with the brother, blah, blah, blah. I've known him for 41 years. 42 years. Oh, Jerovi, I can't believe that. That is so adorable. I can't believe you guys are talking about the Forger. I can't believe that. Holy crap, Ellie. That's so weird. I never talk about that. I love it. High school. But Scott Fisher and I were always friends. He is such a great husband. We were in high school, yes. So he's class of 81, I'm class of 83. We reconnected on Assbook, I call it, Facebook. We never lost touch. No. We never lost touch. So Scott Fisher and I were always really good friends. So we've always remained. I stayed with him in Australia in 1989, platonically. So we've always been buddies, and then didn't see each other for several years, and then talked on Facebook, and then lucky for me. Okay, now I really do have to go because we're meeting them at 7, and I should wear something other than leggings and Hanes underwear and a Carolina Panthers shirt, right? All right, Marcy, that's my favorite thing in the world, that show. That hair is, okay. Jerovi, it is Assbook. I'm not on Facebook. Do you guys know that? I'm not on Facebook. I don't have the discipline. Pegarazzi, really? You have such a good husband, too. Okay, good night, you guys. Persia, you were on here? Persia? Okay, bye, you guys. You can ask me anything anytime. Really, I'm an open book. You brought up stuff that I had forgotten about tonight. Trust me. The Forger, oh my God. Okay. My white hair and I